Junkies!
Let's talk about this Ghostbusters Afterlife film.
After we remind people that there's a Black Friday sale going on. Code is CJ Live 15. You can get 15% off your entire order at culturejunkies.net/merch.
Buy some stuff
today. So order like 20 shirts. You can get 15% off the entire order.
20 shirts, huh?
Yep.
That was an awfully specific number.
Why not? You know.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you guys haven't gone to see it,
earmuffs.
Just in case.
Yeah. If you guys haven't gone to go see it in the theaters, whether how you feel about COVID or how you feel about gathering around people, I would greatly encourage you not to wait. Like, this is something you should go see in the theaters. Like, especially if you were a Ghostbusters fan as a kid. Growing up watching Ghostbusters, the original, which I was too young. I didn't catch it in the theaters. My mom didn't take me to see it in the theaters. But I remember watching it on VHS at home, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I wore out the VHS, would watch it all the time, over and over and over again. Great film. Ghostbusters 2, Vigo aside, and some of the other stuff, not as great. We won't even talk about the Ghostbusters 2016, 18.
There are some fans of it in it.
There are some fans of it, but I was not one of them. I didn't really enjoy that film. This film was what I really wanted to get. An actual continuation of the Ghostbusters story from Ghostbusters 2, and with a compelling story, but also injecting some new blood into it. So, Dido and I actually went to see it together. I already know what he thinks. GQ, what did you think of this film?
I enjoyed it. I thought this was actually one of the better films of this year that came around. It was cool that they had the kids, basically discover everything on their own. It wasn't like the adults holding their hand through the whole process. I liked, and I'm just going to call it the Gohan moment from the film. I thought that was really well done. So big thanks to the Ramis estate for letting that happen, because that was freaking awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Now I get it.
It for you.
I was like, Gohan.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really, like, that caught me in the theater, like, oh damn, just freaking chills on this one.
Yeah.
So and the way they framed those shots, that was just really, really, really well handled. So I thought that was cool. And I really appreciated that they did that. And because it was just like, okay, you're just thinking to yourself, like, where are they gonna go with this, man?
Right.
And then they got to that moment. I was like, damn, that was good.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. I like the kid. She was really fun to watch. Like her, because she was smart, but she wasn't like to the point where like everything was just handed to her. It was like she's smart, but she's still out of her element. So I thought it was really cool how they did that. Shocked to see Bokeem Woodbine out of the blue.
Me too.
It's like, oh, okay, so whatever. So they put him in as the sheriff. So I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah. And of course, he delivers the "Who You Gonna Call" line, which I loved all the little Easter eggs, the little nods, the little music cues. Everything is just like, and again, it's because it was directed by the son of the original director. There was just that continuity of just the way the universe, the way the movie felt. It felt, like you said, a continuation from 2, years later, years removed, but it felt like a true continuation, just the same way that video game was. So, that was really, really well done. So
yes,
they did a great job with that.
It was like a massive love letter to the original movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'm in lockstep with you about the whole the Gohan nod at the end. Great application of CG recreation. We talked about this before, how characters or people that have unfortunately passed on and no longer with us, like Peter Cushing in Rogue One, when we saw Grand Moff Tarkin, or even de-aging Carrie Fisher, to look like Princess Leia. Same thing here. Lovingly done. I was telling Dido, I was like, I'm glad they didn't have him speak. If they had him speak and done something like that, I think it would have ruined it.
Yeah.
Just having him do the head nods, and he, like, everything about him felt like Harold Ramis. When you watch that moment, It felt like he was still with us, and that was like, and there were so many people on the internet that were saying how,
I cried, man.
how a lot of people were tearing up when they saw him, and just like, especially seeing the other actors' reaction to him. From Aykroyd on to Bill Murray on to Ernie Hudson, how they all reacted to him. It was just touching, But as I remarked to Dido at the end of the film, and my kids who we saw it, if they ended the Ghostbuster franchise right here and now, I'd be fine with it. Like, they don't need to make another movie for me. But we know because of the end scenes that they're going to do more. Are you guys okay with that? Or you think it should stop?
Go ahead, Dado. I mean, I'll answer after you answer.
It's kind of hard to say because I always enjoy seeing more of stuff. There was people out there, and I'm kind of moving it to a different thing where it came to Star Wars. We were going to get a new Star Wars movie every year. I was excited. I wanted to see Star Wars every year. I did not care. But then you have all the people who call themselves hardcore fans like, we don't need a Star Wars movie every year because they didn't do that in the 70s, 80s, 70s, both. But whatever. And it's just like, to me, it's just like, if you like something, how do you get tired of it? My favorite Chinese restaurant,
Golden Bowl.
All I eat there
is sweet and sour chicken
because I like it. And I would go there every day.
Doesn't that get boring, though, man?
No.
Bland?
No.
You don't want to try something new?
I have tried other
Their orange
food.
chicken is actually really good, too.
Sweet and sour chicken is better.
Okay.
To me.
All right.
And
it's
delicious. And I didn't even know they made orange chicken.
Got him hooked.
I mean, at all. And it's just like, I don't understand the concept. If you like something, don't give me more of it. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I could get a little crass, but I guess I won't go that way. But I personally would like to see more as long as they can keep it, up here. And I guess that's what people are afraid of. It's not going to always stay up here. But, I mean, I'm not going to hate it if they stop right here. I mean, I can still watch the old movies.
Some people, Hand of Omega is asking, what in the end credits implied there will be more? So when you saw Winston, who clearly, that was the other thing, right? I love that Winston was the one that went on to become rich.
That comes from the original, well, not the original script completely, but that comes from Winston was the more stable of one out of all of them. They were all scientists. They were all, kind of out there on their thinking. Winston was supposed to be like Air Force, like ex-Air Force or military or something like that. And then you come to, see that he was the most financially stable one. And I liked that they did that. And it was also funny that Winston in the second one was at the courtroom scene but didn't do nothing. So it's like, so Winston always was a smarter character in that regard.
I ain't in this mess.
Yeah. So, but that was a good nod though. That was really cool. That
I
they
enjoyed
brought
that Winston pretty much was the backbone support system for all of them. He was helping Egon even though he didn't know. He was helping Ray even though Ray didn't know. Probably was helping Peter too. You know, and didn't really know, but. When Egon took all their stuff and it just basically the business ended up closing down and they lost the firehouse, Winston built himself up enough to where he was like, I'm buying all this shit back. This is ours.
Here's
stuff.
The one thing though, and again, obviously everybody knows that the original crew comes around again, so this isn't a major spoiler.
Right.
But where the hell did they get packs from?
Right?
That's the only thing I was just kind of I'm like, Ray made a very, very clear statement. Winston took all of our stuff, basically,
Egon
all our gear.
I'm
sorry, thank you. Egon took all of our gear and our traps, everything.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, but y'all showed up with packs on, though.
Sure did. And
so
whipped them boys out right away.
Again, it's fine because it's, the scene was the scene, so I'm not, just downplaying any of that. But, it's like, dude, that's freaking weird.
Yeah, that's just like... Yeah, that was a plot hole that I'll forgive, just because the moment.
Yeah, the moment
just,
was it didn't matter.
Yeah, the moment was just great. But going back to what I was saying to Hannah Omega, what implied that there's going to be more? at the end, the second end credit scene, you see Winston rolling Ecto-1 into the firehouse.
No, somebody else was driving that bad boy. He was
I'm sorry,
yeah.
but Winston was there, and Ecto-1 comes in, and then it pans down to the basement where the containment unit was.
Absolutely,
and it started blinking red like it was getting ready to go off. Like,
which is weird though.
It is,
like,
right?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Again, it's one of those. They could definitely do more. They left the door open for it.
They did.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool if they stop, but I'm cool if they do more, especially if it's going to be like this.
Yeah.
If they handle it like this, I'm good.
Yeah, if it stays in the Reitman family, then cool. But yeah, we don't need any more experiments. And again, there's nothing against the other one. It's just because of the fact they acknowledged the other characters, because again, all three of the living Ghostbusters were in the other one, the 2016 one.
Right.
But it was like Winston was in a weird spot where like he was running a funeral home or something like that.
Ray was a cab driver.
Yeah, Ray was,
and
so
I
it
think
was
Pete
like
was a TV personality, right?
Yeah. So it was like
weird.
These are the characters, but then like why are y'all messing with like the way they're being portrayed? I understand they're glorified cameos, but God, this is weird.
All right.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.